Good morning. So today's lesson is going to be yes, let's do this over here. Risotto and goujons. Right now, risotto is a rice dish. I call it it's like a savoury rice pudding, right? Because the rice that we did yesterday, which was steamed rice, is when all the water's gone and it's dry, it's cooked, yeah? When you're doing a risotto, it must be slightly wet, and the difference is the rice is slightly al dente. Now, the rice that we use is a special risotto rice. It's called arborio rice, right? It's the grains are round, yeah. So you've got like your long grain rice. This is round, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of oil in the pan. You can use oil, you can use butter. Right, I'm going to turn it up. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to sweat off my onions. No, I'm going to sweat off my onions. Put it down, and then I'm going to sweat off the chicken. But you're not doing chicken, just so you sweat off the mushrooms, yeah. Because I did a mushroom risotto on a Tuesday, I'm just going to show you a different variation. It doesn't have to be mushrooms. It can be peas. It can be so many different things. Yeah, it can be fish, prawn risotto. Right, so I sweat off my onions. Right, keep the fire fairly high, and then I'm going to add I've already added salt and pepper to the chicken. Yeah, then I can add the chicken. Why do I add the chicken and not the mushrooms next? Is because the chicken takes longer to cook than the mushrooms. So it makes sense. Put the chicken in, and just as while it's cooking, then add the mushrooms. So we want it to be succulent and juicy. So while the chicken has just been sealed, I added mushrooms in. What I don't want the chicken to be overcooked by the time the mushrooms start to cook. So while the chicken is still a little bit raw, I add the mushrooms in. Once the chicken and the mushrooms cook down, I'm then going to add the rice. I've got some garlic, optional. You don't have to put it in there, but it gives that ooh la la. So that's all my flavours in there. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add this, my stock powder. Yeah, so mix that all in. And then I'm going to add my stock powder. Rice. Mix that in. Right, now with risotto, you want to double the water or the liquid to the rice. So if you've got 100 grams of risotto in there, How much wood would you need? 200, right? So, I need 400, yeah? Yeah. So it's nicely covered. Now, I said to you before, right, unlike the normal steamed rice or boiled rice, when the water's gone and the rice is soft, it's cooked. This one, when it's cooked, it must be al dente, and there must be still some liquid in it. It's like a savoury rice pudding, yeah? Okay, so I'll let you get on with that. All your ingredients is weighed out already. Right, get on with that. And then, once that's done, we'll do the goujons. And who's to tell? We might even get here before 10:30. Who's to tell? Oh my gosh. Wishful thinking. You can work in pairs. Right, so there's salt and pepper in there, is there? In the flour. Salt and pepper in the flour, please.
It is.
Salt and pepper in the flour?
Yes.
Alright. So what's happening here? That's right. Right. It should be flour, egg, breadcrumbs, but if you haven't got flour, egg, breadcrumbs, you can do flour, egg, flour, yeah? So, my chicken's already seasoned anyway. So, I can flour it, dust off any excess flour. And you'll see that they'll look nice and neat. There's a link up. When you're doing the squares, use a spider. Right? It can be chicken nuggets, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. If it's cut into strips, it's goujons, and if it's cut into squares, it's chicken nuggets. But it's the same taste. You understand? So there's no worries. Right? So I'm going to put the fryer down. 170. Make sure that the oil is hot before you fry, so otherwise what's going to happen? All the batter and stuff will fall off. So it's important to make sure that the fryer is already hot. So you see me here now, chucking all my chicken back in there. You can work in pairs to make it quicker. You can divide this so there's flour on this end and egg on this end, flour, and you can use the fryer. Ain't going to matter today because we're going to change the oil. Right, so done that. What do I do? Once that they're fried, I'll plate up one to show you what the risotto should look like, and then hopefully it'll be time to go out. Having a nice 1 week off, nice half term. 1 week without your favourite lecturer. How are you going to manage? I just don't know.
Oh no. What are you going to do?
I'll have to film myself and post it to your phone to keep you happy.
Yeah.
You don't put the cheese in while you're cooking it because it will catch at the bottom. So once it's cooked, you add the cheese in. Yeah? It's important. And you'll see that it should still be a little bit wet. Right? It should still be a little bit wet. As I said to you before, it's like a savoury rice pudding. Right? It's delicious. Where's the chopped parsley? Put a little bit of chopped parsley on there.
What are you laughing about?
Right. There's quite a lot in there. Okay. You want some Michael then? Yeah? No. Cheers. Right, you know what I'll do? I'll just do something like that. and something like that.
Salty.
Voila! Yeah? Simple, simple, isn't it? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Wish you were here. Right, go do your thing there.
Yeah, I wish I was.